Let's make muffins.
You should do some videos, ChatGPT cooking.
What is that? What would that
Just
be?
throw it in and tell it you want to make something
And see what ChatGPT says.
see how it ends up.
I feel like that'd be a disaster. I feel like ChatGPT doesn't actually know how to cook. The recipe is for chocolate chip muffins. We're gonna sub the chocolate chips for blueberries. Hopefully that works fine. Muffins are usually pretty forgiving. So we got melted butter, sourdough discard, an egg. Really, Stella? Hope you preheat the oven. And then we need a 1/4 cup of milk. Mix that up. We need a cup of flour. It's like, can you see? It's like cookie dough texture. Not muffin. Oh, I definitely need some more milk. I wouldn't mind adding some vanilla too. Do a little bit of damage control here. I just realized like half that video was blurry because my camera decided not to focus, but that's okay. The muffins are baking. I wanted to show you my little utensil kitchen counter organization. I just reworked this. Anyway, let me know your thoughts here. I'll show you. Let me show you. So this wooden stand and everything that's on it, including this little black Dutch oven, I had pushed up against the oven, and that was what I had, kind of like the cooking utensils. But this vase is getting too small for all of our utensils. And then this drawer over here had the extra utensils, but as you can see, it's kind of like, it's not great. It's better than what it was. There was just too much in it. I'm doing a lot more cooking and baking, so I wanted to add another utensil holder. And I have seen people have two, and it looks kind of cool. So this is what I did. If you like take the oven out of the picture, I think it's kind of cute. So I've got my salt and pepper, my olive oil, this little apple for decor. This is a very tiny cast iron Dutch oven that I have my kosher salt in, which I think is cute. I did have this up here, but I moved it down because I like the levels. But what do we think? This brown looks way better in real life. Kind of looks like a strange brown on the camera, but it's actually a really pretty brown. It was a vase my grandmother had that I spray painted. Big fan of brown. It does seem a little bit cluttered, but I also don't mind clutter at times if it's done strategically. It feels obviously more lived in and a little bit more curated. So then if we do the full view of the kitchen, minus this situation, because I'm washing dishes, I've also added more over here. So I put some cookbooks and my recipe box there, the flour that I use all the time, coffee bean grinder, espresso machine, and then my honey, so I put in my coffee and my coffee station with the kettle. The air fryer, bane of my existence. It does a good job, but it's just such a big ugly kitchen tool. And then you come over here, so not too much. I don't always have that bowl of fruit here. It's actually typically just the bananas, but this is a nice bowl. It's been a bowl I use like when I have people over, put chips in it, but it's really heavy. Makes a nice fruit bowl too, so I might keep it out. Anyway, would love your thoughts. I think it's fine. I don't want this place to look cluttered, but it's actually a really big kitchen, especially for it being an apartment-sized kitchen. and I want things to be accessible, and I'm cooking and baking a lot more and I love it. So I'd like to have things out. But yeah, I'll give you kind of a full look of the kitchen here. I wish we had a bigger fridge. It actually is a smaller fridge. It's an apartment size fridge, and there's clearly room for a bigger fridge. But anyway, that's fine. There's only 2 of us, so it works. But yeah, it's a good sized kitchen. We've got lots of counter space. I don't love the bar height island with like the stools like that. Obviously, I'm working with it, but it's not a design choice that I don't think I would ever choose. I don't know. I think it kind of cuts off the space a bit. It would feel even more open if that wasn't there. But maybe they put that there because it felt too vast without the bar height island. So anyway, food for thought. But yeah, so this is kind of the space. It's very big and open, which is nice. Could use a bigger rug, bigger runner. Now I'm just finding things that I need to change, which that wasn't my intention. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about the utensil thing. It's not a big deal. I think I kind of like it. I'm hoping the spray paint on the pot holds up well, but we'll see. And then I got for Christmas, Jonah got me some Danish whisks for sourdough or just like baking in general. And I just think they look so cool. And I don't know, I like having this stuff on display. My mom got me for Christmas this thrifted cake lifter or pie lifter. It's really pretty. I don't actually know if it's sterling silver. I don't think it is. She didn't think it was. Looks like it is though. Anyway, very cool. So I also threw that in the little utensil holder. Utensil holder? Feels like there's a better word for that. Feels like there needs to be a cool word for it. I don't know. When you pour wine into a jar to decant it, like a decanter, that feels nice and fancy. Croquette, that's like a food, but I feel like that could be the name of something like this. It needs something with a French spin. Anyway, something to ponder. These muffins, really unsure. I haven't found a consistent sourdough discard muffin recipe that I like. I've made a bunch of different ones and none of them have really been wow. I did make some last week that were banana chocolate chip and those weren't too bad. But this recipe was actually just chocolate chip sourdough discard muffins, but I wanted to do blueberry, so I subbed the blueberry for chocolate chips. And as you saw, it was just like cookie batter, which is not what it's supposed to be. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Hopefully these turn out. I just don't want them to be dense muffins. It's the worst. Muffins are usually pretty forgiving, but I'll let you know. They look pretty good. That's hot. That is hot. Woo, baby. Hot. Looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. These need to cool more. I'm impatient. Tastes good. Okay, I will show you, I'll tell you about the Pinion products I just used, because I'm trying to switch to, I've been trying to switch for a long time, and I have mostly switched to natural products, but it's been a gradual change. It's expensive to just if you like get rid of all your cleaning products and buy all brand new stuff, like that's not economical. So if you're interested in switching to natural products, just doing it, you know, one at a time. As you run out of your one product, buy something different. I've been buying the cleaning products from Attitude. So they're actually a Canadian company. I think they're in Montreal. They have bathroom cleaner, which is what I just used. They have an all-purpose cleaner. They've got disinfectant. They've got, I believe, even like a streak-free spray kitchen cleaner. They also have dish soap, which I use their dish soap. They've got laundry soap, and they've got dishwasher pods, which I just got their pods. I basically use all their stuff. Really like it. I think they do also have personal care products, which are probably good too. I'm just a little pickier when it comes to personal care products. I'm just trying to minimize what I use in general, just so that I'm not, just like to save money, and also so that I'm not using as much. I haven't gone natural with my hair care, not fully. I tried actually in the fall, and a lot of the natural products contain like coconut oils and different oils and stuff that make your hair greasy, and my hair tends to get like greasy between washes. So anyway, haven't found natural hair care products. That's okay. The idea is reducing your toxic load overall. If you're interested in this, you might not be, and that's fine too. But for me, I'm on like a bit of a health journey, health kick. I want to reduce as many toxic is an intense word, but some people are sensitive to different products that aren't more natural and organic, and I definitely am. So just trying to minimize my toxic load as much as I can, and being reasonable and not spending a pile of money. But yeah, I really like the Attitude brand for cleaning products. 10 out of 10. I use them all the time. I've used them for a while now, for a couple of years, I believe. But I wanted to show you my bathroom, which I have a full video on the bathroom makeover. I just did it before Christmas. I love it so much. It's so cozy in here. Let me spin you around. This is really the most cozy vibe. So I've got this little gallery wall around the mirror, which I put a lot of thought and effort into. I thrifted this lamp in the shade, which whenever I come in the bathroom, I only turn that on. I love it so much. I painted the walls this really pretty green. It's hard to tell in this lighting. It's a little bit better. It still doesn't even really do it justice. And then we'll leave the light on so you can see this beautiful rug runner, which was only $35 from Amazon, and it just works perfect. And originally, like, I was like, oh god, that pulls a lot of red, orange, the walls are green, but they just seem to work. The tones work. I thrifted this crate from Value Village. Actually, funny story, it ended up being one of my friends who donated it a couple days before, which is meant to be. And the dark wood is fabulous with the rest. I've got the gold hardware. I'm just pretty obsessed with it. So yeah. Oh, one of my favorite things about this makeover is the fact that I painted the trim around the baseboards. I just think that looks so good. Just nice smooth lines. I think I would do that always. I also debated about painting the ceiling. Oh god, this is where you really see how terrible I did at trying to cut in. Anyway, you can't notice that, except you can in this video. But I debated on painting the ceiling, and I don't rule it out. I could come back someday and paint it. But the white, I feel, does make it look more expansive, and there is still a lot of white in here, like the doors are white, the trim, the shower. I also debated painting the trim around the doors green, but I don't think it would work. So anyway, pretty happy with this. So I'm gonna have a bath, which I like having in the evenings now because I find it super relaxing. But I want something like, you know, like I want something carbonated, bubbly. I usually will have, well not usually, I sometimes have Cove sodas, which if you're local, you're familiar with. It's like a kombucha soda. I think the ingredients are pretty good. I haven't looked at the ingredients in a while, but they taste really good. And they've got fruit flavors. So they've got like lime, they've got grape, raspberry, orange. Really like those ones. They do have some soda flavors like cream soda, root beer, ginger ale. I don't like those as much, but I like the fruit ones. But I don't have any of those. There are also a couple really good non-alcoholic ciders that I like at my local Sobeys, but they don't have my favorite one in stock. It's Bulwark. Is it Bulwark? I think it's Bulwark's. Bulwark cider. And it's the flavor winter. I shouldn't be telling you guys this because whenever I see them at the store, I buy all of them. Like in June, they had a bunch. I bought 12. I shouldn't be telling you because I don't want people to try them because I can't get them. Well, Simply for Life had them before Christmas. I should check again. They're so good. They're just so good. But Sobeys is getting a better selection of non-alcoholic drinks, which is great because I don't really drink. At least not right now. I don't rule it out for the future, but right now I'm kind of like strictly not drinking. So I have these Fever Tree ginger beers, bold and spicy, which they are. They're good though. And then I do have some soda water because this is kind of aggressive by itself. So I might mix the two of them together. I don't know if it's gonna satisfy that carbonated feeling that I want. It might. I want like a carbonated, fruity, but not sweet vibe. Like a lime Cove soda would be great right now, but that's okay. We don't have that. So let's give this a try. We have to have it in one of my crystal wine glasses. These are really nice. There's some good weight to them. Got a lot of wine glasses for someone who doesn't drink right now. Look at that try. Ooh. Sidebar. Once I make this, I gotta tell you about the new cat food we're trying. None of this is sponsored. This is just simply me yapping. Should I pour all this in? It's a pretty big glass. I just want it watered down slightly. Give it a little spin. Ooh. Ooh. So gingery. Went up my nose. I'll put the rest of that in. In the summer, my friend Steph gave me a bunch of mint, and I made mocktail mules. Mocktail mules? Was that the shield or the guy with the gun? Moscow mules. A mocktail Moscow mule. I feel like I'm saying too many words or I'm missing a word. Anyway, ginger beer, soda water. I also put a little bit of lime in it. And the mint. I'm going to grow some mint this summer. I had a bunch, but it's died on my deck. What I wanted to talk to you about, not actually, what just came to my mind when I was on the trailer, we are trialing raw food for the cats. So there's a new pet store here that opened. I believe it's a chain. It's called Bone and Biscuit. I met the owner. She seems great. Her name's Cheryl. And I, for whatever reason, just had like the desire to try this. I think because I am on a bit of a journey with my own health, as I mentioned. I'll say that a lot apparently. And just like paying attention to like what's in our food, what we're putting in our bodies. And there's just a lot of trash in our food. And then I'm like, there's a lot of trash in our food. Shit that I don't necessarily want to be consuming. There's probably a lot of trash in the cat food. Specifically the kibble, which is what the cats basically get. And then they get wet food occasionally. Say wet food weekly. We do buy them, I think, the higher end kibble, but it's still kibble. And when you look at the bag, there's lots of ingredients. There's also like vegetable oils in it, which I really don't like to eat seed oils. Trying to avoid it. You can Google it if you're interested in it. But I just don't, it's not good for her. I don't believe it's good for us. So I'm trying to eliminate that. And I'm like, well, I love these little furry rascals with all my heart. And I want them to be healthy and live a long, happy life. So I want to feed them well. So I was like, I feel inclined to try raw food. So So went and talked to the nice lady at the new store, and we bought this box. It is Bold by Nature chicken. And it's a combination of, let's see, chicken meat, chicken bone, chicken liver, and chicken heart. That's it. And they're in these little patties. I think between the two of them, they would eat about 3 patties a day. This box itself was $15, and there is 16 patties. And then because we were buying the more expensive kibble, I think this is actually cheaper, which is great. So we tried this. We're trying this right now. Today's really the first day of it. Stella won't touch it, which is not surprising. I don't think it's because she doesn't like it. She just doesn't like change, and she's a little bit particular. Evan loves it. He'll eat his serving and then his sister's, which is fine because he's not eating as much kibble. He's just been eating this. So he's easy peasy to transition to this. Stella's more of a challenge. Jonah put some of the churu treats, like the tubes. He put some in with the raw food and mixed it up, and she ate a little bit, but she really just tried to like slurp out the churu. So anyway, I might pick up another box of either a different brand or different flavor, although she's a chicken gal. Like, she prefers chicken over beef for any of the things we bought in her. But there are some like raw food blends, which that might be better. She loves the Royal Canin thin slices and gravy, whatever that is. Thin slices of what? I don't know. But anyway, she loves that. So maybe like a blend of like a bunch of different things will be better. The girl at the store did say when you're feeding them raw food to give them at least 3 different types of raw food a month. So like, this is a chicken box. Maybe we also get a salmon box and a beef box, and we alternate throughout the month. Just giving them different ones, and that's more of like a complete, that's more of a complete nutrition for them, which is fair. So it wouldn't hurt to pick up a different flavor. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're trialing here. And I am optimistic that Stella will grow to like it, but I might pick up another flavor tomorrow and see if that'll be a little better. I really want them to eat raw food. Like, I really do believe that this is the best for them. So I would like her to get onto it. I am going to take the muffin liners off the muffins and give them a quick wash. The muffin liners, not the muffins, that'd be weird. And then I'm gonna hop in the bath and read and wind down for the evening. Okay, so last video I was using face tape on my face at night to help prevent wrinkles, and I like it, and it was 100% working, and my forehead was feeling smoother. But I put it on my face Monday night last week, and it gave me a rash. So I was really only doing upper face. I put some here and here, and I woke up and it was fine. But then 12 hours later, I had 2 red stripes on each cheek where I put the tape, and I know it was from the tape because you could see like the pattern of the tape on my face. Like, my face was rashy in the tape pattern, not just the tape lines, the little designs, like squiggles or something on it. So that obviously is a no for me, which is a bummer because I like it. So then enter in new product. I don't know if you can see this. Oh yeah, there you go. Found these on Amazon for like $16. They're supposed to be they're supposed to be 100% medical grade silicone. And these are 2 patches for here. They're supposed to be reusable. So I'll reuse one. You could, like, I'll wash it after I use the one. Hopefully they don't cause any issues. They shouldn't. Now, the tape I was using said it was 100% medical grade adhesive. It was cotton. It was made in China on Amazon. So you really just don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna put this guy on my forehead. It's a little big. And do I put it over my eyebrows? It shouldn't rip it off. No, should be fine. The part I care about is right there. Well, I mean, I care about the whole thing, but really right there. I can still frown. I'm gonna move it up a bit. We'll try it, I guess. I don't really like it. I don't know. I don't think this is it. I don't like that. I don't think. We'll try it. Okay, we gotta try it. We gotta try it, Sarah. Just try it. It's fine. What's the big deal? Put it on. Smooth it out. I feel like Spock. Yeah, sure. We'll do it. Give it a try. Give her a try tonight. It is 10 to 9. I'm supposed to be not looking at my phone after 8 p.m. I'm going to take my evening supplements, crawl in bed, read, drift into a peaceful slumber, have some sweet dreams. I'll keep you posted on this. Good night, friends.